Okay, real quick, I'm gonna show you a little trick I did tonight while I was drinking heavily. Okay, first of all, first ingredient you need is a glass of rum and Coke. Red rum and Coca-Cola. It's very important you have this. This is a Joker style makeup. Everybody's trying to do the Joker makeup still. You know why? Because it's kind of brilliant. So this is kind of a subtle one, but how did I do this? You're asking? I'm going to tell you. Very quick, very simple. If you're working on a small film, short film, mini DV movie, you want to use this stuff. You need to be introduced to Pierce Plasto. Watch this. Natural rack focus. Pierce Plasto. You too can look dead. The idea for this stuff is that it's a wax. The wax is very tough, very kind of gungy, and it's really sticky. What it does is it creates any kind of a shape. Let's do an experiment while we're here. This is YouTube. Let's just have some fun, all right? I don't usually do this kind of thing unedited, but let's put a piece on my chin. Here's a lump of plaster wax on my chin, okay? All it needs is to be pressed into a spot where it will stick. And everything's reversed on the screen, so I'm all over the place. I'll feel my way around. You blend the edges into it until you end up with a kind of a shape that is basic, just basic for now. Don't get detailed, and do not try to make shapes yet, because this stuff is so sticky. If you use a tool right now to make a hole in here or something, it's going to stick to the knife or stick to the tool. I don't have a tool because I wasn't expecting to do this, so let's use my glasses. Now if I stick this in, God, I can't see shite. This thing is reversed. I can't do this. Where am I? There's a hole. Now look, see how it kind of pulled out? It's stuck to the glasses. So skip it. Don't do that. What you do is, you put the thing on. This is this. This right here is also this. Okay. Then you take Berman Industries or whoever slip casting latex, like you see there. Slip casting. Why? It's pre-vulcanized, which means that it sets. When it hits the air, it starts to dry, it starts to set. And you use the latex to use a sponge. Get a cushion, get some cushion sponge at UFO or something. Don't use your finger like I'm doing right now. Where the fuck is it? There you go. And just kind of give it a coat like that. The latex coat. Maybe you prefer silicone or something else, that whatever you're used to using. If you're doing a movie with a dead body, you can do anything. You can make any kind of a gash or a hole or an eye socket on an actor because they're not moving. But if this stuff is used on a moving actor, you're kind of limited because it tends to fall off. You do this a bunch of times, create tons of layers, and then you paint it. This stuff lasts forever, by the way. Paint it all up with your, whatever you use. What do you use? Here's what I use. Crayon, rubber mask grease paint. This is the red rum and Coke. Rubber mask. I have to go back downstairs and join the party, but right now I want to get this going. Rubber mask, grease paint. Okay? This is expensive, but paint it up, make it look cool. I painted it a little bit hyperactive here. It's hyperbolic because I'm at a party. So I wanted it, to stand out. For a movie, of course, it'll be a lot more subtle, depending on your director of photography specifications. So let's go through this again. This is a little botched up, but what the hell, right? Pay attention. Here we go, in 3 steps. What is it? Pierce Plasto. This is mortician's wax. This stuff is made for when somebody has a bad car accident and their face is split, but the family still wants an open casket. And they use this stuff to actually fill in the cracks and then blend it with makeup and stuff. So it's kind of designed for somebody who's not really going to move a lot. But I'm getting away with it because I coated it with the latex. The latex keeps it in place. If you don't use the latex, it's just going to fall off. Even if you glue it, it's just going to fall off. Even if you put it on, glue it, and paint it, it's just going to fall off. Coat it with slip casting latex and then paint it up. Okay, see places like here? Where is it? here where it's close to a muscle like the mouth, that kind of stuff after a while will start to loosen. So you can paint it so it's supposed to look like it's coming off, you know? Just use your intuition there. So there you are. That is a quick Joker style makeup, but please, if you're gonna use this for some dead body, you should have like a whole head open from wherever you want. If you're gonna use it on an actor who's been shot in the head and he's still walking around like a zombie, put it in areas where there's bone closer to the skin so there's not a lot of movement going on. Cheekbones are good, there's not a lot of movement. The mouth is like almost the worst place to put this kind of thing because there's so many muscles in the mouth, it's bound to come off, but you know what? This is staying on pretty good. Dang. This is staying on pretty good.